What? Hey, how are you ever? What? Duck? Why is there a duck here? Get out! Shoo! Okay. This is what I get for not finding a toad, I guess. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pandemonium 2. Apparently you started the level without me, Lick the Toad. Alright then. You didn't get very far. In another part of the comet's core, the heroes must now traverse strange amphibian areas. Oh, stupid zombie goon. Strange amphibian-based areas and avoid sentient obstacles. And in the end, they must race a giant insect for the exit. Which pretty much says a lot about the level in terms of its structure. But in terms of level, in terms of making sense, well, this is probably the one that just does not make sense at all. But then again, this is the comet's core, and tons of wizard goons everywhere, even though you can see where they disappear to. Depending on what layer they actually go down into. There we go. But again, the wizard goons are not hard to take down. There we go. I'm really low on life. I'm probably going to be dying at some point. Yeah, and here's the first of the sentient obstacles that we have to deal with. Even though there's never a good camera angle when you need one. Yeah, that thing. The thing with the buzzsaws on it. And eyes. The thing. It's also really bad. That's why there's a lot of these gaps down here, which are very handy for dodging his saw blades. Get up, Nikki, come on. Now okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. He's really cool looking, though. I think out of all of the models, I'm just gonna wait for him to go back. He's really well done, I have to say. Yeah, just look at that. To me, that seems more polished than a lot of other things that we've seen. So this level is connected by multiple teleporters, and this camera is actually really funky. Also really weird. Whoa, lights. Watch out! This room is just kind of fun, and the music is just weird. And of course it fits the mood. Whoa. Okay. We're on the wing of the plane. So this place is pretty much just like an obstacle course. Full of these spiky living things because they have eyes and stuff. And of course, the main challenge of this place is that you have to go and get through all of these rings. You don't get anything for completing all of this, however you will miss treasure. But this is one of the levels where treasure doesn't really matter. By doesn't really matter, well, we'll get to... By the time we get to the final area of the level, everything will kind of make sense. I say kind of because it probably won't. And with that, this section's done. And we pass through another wall into the... Whoa, that's really close up. Okay. The one thing about this level is that every time you start in a new area, you're actually able to jump off into oblivion, which doesn't really happen in a lot of Pandemonium levels. It's usually guarded off by the beginning, so you don't accidentally go in the wrong way. What is this game's affinity with jellyfish? I guess they're alien. I don't know. They're alien and of some space. Now, there's actually two ways we can go. We can actually go up to the top, but I'm going to actually backtrack and go to the top later. Because the bottom is very straightforward and easy, and look at these guys. They're really cool. I kind of like them. Whoa! Except don't hug them. Hugging them will make you go sky high. Yeah, but they're really cool. They're just lizard heads, I'm guessing. Again, I'm trying to make sense of a level that doesn't make sense, which doesn't really help. And in that way, it's like, really, I'm trying to explain the level, and it's just like, it's not working. And I know exactly why it's not working. Because I'm trying to make sense of it, and it's not supposed to make sense. You're just supposed to be blissful ignorance at this point. Ugh. But of course, like, I really, in terms of the last two levels, this level and the last one, I'm really wondering about, like, the ideas, like, the design meetings that happened with this. Now, this area is actually a bit of an annoyance, and I'm gonna have to die in order to get all of the treasure. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here forever. But anyway, I really wonder what the design team was actually thinking in terms of this, like, making these two levels in particular. Because they're just completely out there. Like, I'm going, like, were they really creative in their levels, or did they just, like, really get hammered and just went, yeah, let's put this in, let's put this in, oh, let's make everything blue and green, let's put it. It kind of makes me feel like it's gone that direction, but of course I cannot say for the life of me how the hell they were thinking, and I probably will never know. Alright, let's go all the way back, and then let's do this area for real, now that I have more health. Even with max health, I have to be careful, because, yeah, like, this is really annoying in terms of getting the treasure here. Like, I almost would pass it up, mainly because this is so dumb. Like, why would you do this? There we go. Alright, now we can continue on. Like, honestly, how much health did I lose? Yeah, I'm down to orange. I lost half my health trying to get all the treasure expediently. Like, occasionally the treasure does shoot up, and apparently a lot of people did shooting up while they were doing this level, but it occasionally shoots up so you're able to get it while you're on the bone monkey bars, but that happens way too randomly, and if I was doing that way, I'd probably be taking forever. So now we get to this section. Catch Me! It is the second race out of 2! And this race is actually surprisingly more difficult than the optional race back in the Temple of Nori. Mainly because of a couple of reasons. One, there's treasure everywhere. And the second reason will become apparent at the very end of the race. Treasure. Did I seriously not get that treasure? It's spinning around so amazingly, and yeah, that is a purple mosquito. I don't know why I have a problem with those chattering teeth, and then there's the eyeballs, and... Whoa, tongue clock. Watch out, tongue clock. This race also has, like, a ridiculous amount of obstacles because of... just look. Why am I... You have eyes, don't you? Unless you're blind, in that case, I'm sorry. But... yeah, just look at all this stuff. There's gigantic hands, there's clock tongues, there's eyeballs. There's this level is really just making my brain hurt. I'm going like, what's really going on here? What's happening here? Let's try and be scientific about this. I'm going like, shut up, brain. Yeah, it even has this area. Now we see the mosquito, or the bug, the insect, the guardian of the comet, and he put down a sign saying, haha, too slow. The second thing about this level is that he guards the exit, exactly like the description says. You have to beat him in the race in order to actually unlock the exit to the level. However, that means that, yeah, that teleporter is just really bad. However, if you can do the race as many times as you like, and there's actually a reason to do this if you're me and going for a 100% treasure rating. All I need to do is actually get all the way down again. The unfortunate side effect is that you have to do the race all over again, which isn't that bad because then you kind of learn what's going on, and wow, that was really streamlined. But the thing is, treasure respawns in this level, which means that you have no excuse for not getting 100% treasure rating. So even if you didn't get all of the treasure in the monkey bar area or the spaceship glider area, you still should get 100% simply because you're doing the race over and over and over and over and over again because of the specific clock parts. Those are the only parts where treasure respawns. Ow. Great, I can only take a couple more hits now. And I've kind of noticed that whenever, like, if you ever go down to the clock areas, you will always lose the race because they're a sidetrack area and you'll just waste too much time. And I think it's just like you automatically lose if you go down there, but I don't believe so. It just makes it really harder if you go down there. So I'm gonna do the race one more time and then we're gonna do the race for real. Because I believe you do not want to see this more than 3 times. Alright, let's see if I can actually win this race now. And one thing you can actually do is just hold left and actually get a minuscule head start, but it's a head start nonetheless. Now the whole idea here is to just go as fast as possible. However, in terms of my health, I have to be really cautious too, which is really bad. Alright, let's go, let's go. Timing is everything in terms of, like, the teeth too, which is really annoying. Alright, screw the clock and the respawning treasure, and also the treasure respawns here. I completely forgot that, and just keep going. However, of course, I have to be careful of these hands. And I don't want to... Oh, God, no. Bad. Oh, I better win. Better win, I better win. Okay. Every time you finish the race, the bug will simply be there. And I got it. Alright. If you actually notice, there's the purple thing. I just have to touch it. And there's the end of the level. Ah. And there we go. Just repeating the race a whole bunch of times will easily get you 100%. So there should be no reason why you shouldn't be getting 100% on this level. Well, I tied my best. Still really wanting that 91 though, for some reason. Maybe it's just me. Actually, it's completely just me. And with 1 hit point coming out of Lick the Toad, we can finally move on. Away from the craziness of the purple. As everything gets a bit more dark, a bit more sharp, and a bit more large. As we head on to the bitter end. As we can see through the hole, Zorsha is just ahead of this door. You can see it right there, but we have to go through this level. And this level is something special. See you next time, everyone, for the bitter end. Now, for anybody who is curious about the Zoul Train's final section, I've actually been given a comment about whether or not, like, getting all 3 carts safely across the track gets you a heart container, gets you another life container. Because that's, honestly, that's a very plausible assumption because of the amount of challenge there is in terms of Like, the challenge of getting all of this across and the unique track that you have to do. Like, it's entirely plausible. Now I just need to do it correctly. There we go. Alright. And we're through! However, even though it's a great assumption, unfortunately you do not get a life container at the end of the Zoul Train, which is very disappointing. But so hopefully this laid your qualms to rest, because that was probably the most perfect I'm ever going to do had it. I don't even know how to do it any better than that, so yeah, no life container there. Still 2 apparently in mystery, or still don't exist. I have no idea. See you next time, everyone.